It's Haley Williamson, Cultural Resource Advisor for Dnaagdawenmag, Binnoojiiyag Child and Family Services. And I thought I would share with you how to make an easy medicine pouch, children friendly, so no needles required, just some leather. It's a piece of leather if you have any, you don't need much. Scissors, a punch. If you don't have a leather punch, you could probably make the holes with scissors. It might just be a little bit more difficult. And some pony beads. So a medicine pouch can look a few different ways. This is one that I have, so I like to wear it around my neck, and I like to keep my tobacco in here. So if I ever need to have, if I'm around and I need tobacco for something to offer, to take something from the land, or to offer prayer, I have it on me. It's also protection, so you can just wear it with you to keep you protected or grounded. Here's another one that I've made. This one doesn't have a necklace around it, so this one I just kind of usually keep in my bag with me, my purse, and I also have some medicines in this one. This one I actually have a little bit of all four of the medicines, so you can keep whatever you want in your own medicine pouch, whether it's the medicines, whether it's just something that's special to you that you want to carry around with you all the time. Like a special stone, shell, anything that you want to carry in your medicine pouch. It's completely up to you. It's personal. You don't need to show anybody what's in your medicine pouch. And yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut out 2 pieces of leather in this shape. You're going to want them to be the same, so that you're going to put them on either side. Then you're going to use your punch, and you're going to go around and punch out holes like this through both of them all the way around. Okay, so I just finished punching all of my holes and right through to the other side. So I'm going to pop these little pieces of leather out of the holes. And now I have 2 pieces that look like this. So now I'm going to make my string. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out a circle, or a somewhat circle, of the leather, that like this. You're going to take your scissors and start to make a little cut like that. And you're going to go,
What do you mean?
You're going to make it about this thick, and you're going to go around and around and around until you have your string. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've made about this much string. So I'm going to kind of just go along and stretch it out a little bit. And I want to make sure that both the ends are cut to a point. I also want to make sure that it's going to be long enough to not only go around my neck, but also in and out of all of these holes. So make sure that it's about a full arm's length. So you're going to start by going through with one end of your string, you're going to go through the first top 2 holes.
Yeah.
And you're going to pull it about that much way through and leave that spot. Then you're going to take the other end of your string and you're going to weave it around. So I went in through here, I'm going to weave it back in through this side, through both holes, and pull. So that it's like around like that. So now I'm going to just keep on doing that around and around and around the whole piece.
Fuck, now I can't get out of here. Oh, the rest of it whole time. That was not there before.
So if you're coming out one side, you're going to go back in through the other side, looping it around and around the whole thing.
Okay.
Like that. So now I've gone around and around and around the whole thing. If you get twisted like that, you can stop and untwist those pieces. But this leftover part is going to be the part that you're going to tie to measure where you want it to sit around your neck. So I'm going to measure mine out. And I'm going to tie it. Before you tie it, if you want to have beads on this part, you can go ahead and string them on from the ends, string them on so that your beads will sit here and then tie it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tie it, trim my excess leather off, and I'm going to put my beads on the little tie that I make. So now I'm going to cut my leftover leather into a piece about this long, just a nice little one, and I punch 2 more holes on the front of my pouch at the top. Like that. I'm going to pop those out. And then that's where I'm going to put my, make sure they come to a point on either end. and that's where I'm going to put this through for a little lace. And then when you want to put something in your pouch, you can open it up, and then you put your medicines inside here. So I've got my tobacco here. So I'm going to put some of this tobacco in my pouch before I close it up with the beads. You can also put it in fabric, like in a little tobacco tie, and then put your tobacco tie in your pouch if you want to do that. If you don't want it just loose in the bag. But I find it, even with the big holes, this one, it still doesn't really leak out. So once I have my tobacco in there, I'm going to pull my strings to tighten it. You can tie it if you want, or you can just leave it loose like that. And then I can pick my colors of beads to string on. So I'm going to pick some white, and these are still a little bit long, so I might trim them a little bit more. I'll do white and some yellow, and maybe some green. So you can make this medicine pouch for yourself, or if you want to offer tobacco to somebody too, it's a nice way to offer tobacco in. It's like a little gift along with the tobacco. So I'm going to cut my pieces a little bit shorter. And it's all done. And there's your new medicine pouch. You watch.